Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Aaron and welcome back to another video. Today in this video we're going to be watching an octanuclear, which is also 8 nuclears in one game. This was done by originally Impact Links, also known as Can't Touch Links. So yeah, let's get into the video. I mean, this old Impact Nation intro was unreal when this was first made. I mean, especially with the G-Eazy music that just went with it. So yeah, I'm loving this at the moment, just enjoying making content again. I mean, this was uploaded like 10 years ago, so thinking about that, unreal really. But yeah, it's just the case, this is what we used to do back in the day, just Nuketown demolition, see how many nuclears we could get, see how many kills we could get in one game. I did also notice in this gameplay that Lynx's gamer tag is also Imp Lynx, and I have a feeling that this was due to, I think it was trying to get to Prestige Master. I think what had happened is he was Prestige Master, max level, and then he used his fresh restart token already. I just don't think he could use it again, so I think he was stuck. Something along them lines. Somehow he wasted it. I don't really remember how it worked, but yeah, so I think he made a second account, and I think the whole point was just try and get an absolute ridiculous KD. But yeah, I mean, times were different back in these days. Like, there was Tapex. They were a big clan. Carnage was the main one. I remember everyone wanted to get into Carnage. And I mean, to a degree, I believe we were sort of like a bit of a feeder team. I think we did actually have some members that ended up sort of going up that route. But yeah, hopefully so far this video sounded pretty good for you. I've messed around with some mic settings, so hopefully the commentary is doing well. But yeah, part of the reason why I'm uploading this video is just I've enjoyed it. I usually enjoy coming back reminiscing. I mean, as I said, 10 years ago this was. I'm seeing all the views that we sort of used to get back in the day, and some of the people in the comment section, like, we actually had a bit of a fan base, and it was quite nice to see. I mean, this video in particular, there's people in the comments saying, oh, I'd like to join Impact one day. I do commentaries, I do graphics design and all that sort of thing. Like, this was fun. This is just what you did when you was younger. And I mean, especially when you see the whole thing going on with FaZe at the moment, like, FaZe is no more. And I'm sure a lot of other clans are no more. And I truly believe that's because of everyone doing this thing. And I mean, I think the reason is that all of us were ever so young. No one was sort of business minded. And I can tell you for a fact, the fact that Erase was the leader of Impact, like, the sort of things that he's gone on to do, like, is incredible. Like, he was just born leader. Very organised. He is the definition of 110%. It's crazy. If you know what he was doing nowadays, unbelievable what he's doing. But yeah, that's the thing. We used to just get all these good gameplays constantly. We'd get good clips. I mean, we basically did everything at that point. We used to do glitches. We then did high scoring gameplays. We then done how many nuclears could you get in a game. That was the thing. Like, it was fun. To be fair, we didn't really have any trick shotters though, in all fairness. I mean, I sort of got into trick shotting, but that's probably why it didn't really sort of last. I mean, growing up, you've got all sorts of responsibilities and just life hits you hard, as you would have seen it in my first video back. You haven't got time just to sit on COD and just do trick shots nowadays. The only time I really get to sort of play video games is when I'm sat downstairs with my fiance and I'm playing zombies on my Legion Go. If you don't have one of those, I highly recommend it. They're incredible products. Yeah, I mean, this gameplay is ridiculous. Like, as I said, this is just what we used to do back in the day. Double XP, Nuketown weekends, everyone would be on. I think sometimes we even done like 48-hour sessions. And I mean, that's what you did. 6 weeks holiday, just COD 24/7. You had nothing else to do. And I feel like that's where sort of life's changed nowadays. I'm sure there's some games that are just unreal. It's a lot more difficult to do it as an adult than when you was a kid. But there is just a thing, the fact that kids want to go outside and do drill music and all that sort of thing. They didn't know what it was like to be in these old COD lobbies. Like Modern Warfare 2 game chat, you was forced to be in game chat. There was no censorship, no nothing. And I mean, me for the likes of it, I was so young going into these sort of games, and it definitely made you a bit more thick-skinned. Nowadays you just got all these wannabe gangster kids, whereas back in my day, everyone just wanted to try and join FaZe or something along them lines. And I heard it on a video today. It was FaZe Jev actually, or Jev now. He said, if you made it to FaZe, that's how you know you've made a career. But he's the only person that sort of stuck to it and just wanted to be good at gaming. That's all he cared about, because the people that started caring about the money were the people that started getting betrayed and hanging around with the wrong circles. It's just what it is. But I mean, now you can see why we enjoyed playing COD and all that sort of thing. It was fun. Like, this was what it was like before being the age of being able to go down the pub and having responsibilities, having a mortgage to pay for and all that sort of thing. This was the life. Going for clips, going for high scoring gameplays, even sort of trying to find glitches. And I mean, I find it now, like, as I said, I like to play zombies, and I'm really big into my Easter eggs at the moment. Reason being, there's a cut-off point, really. I don't mind the camo grinding. The camo grinding can be fun. It's definitely tedious, but there's an end goal. I can't just sit on zombies constantly and go for the highest round possible. Otherwise, I'll be thinking, what am I doing with my life? Which is probably why I've come back and I'm reminiscing now. Making content, I'm doing it for a hobby. It's keeping me out of mischief. You can't complain. It's fun. I mean, a lot has changed since the 10 years that these videos were made. I mean, Black Ops 2 was set in 2025 and it's the past. It's technically in the past. When we was at school, 2025 was a long way off. We're now living in 2026. Can you even think about that? Time flies so quick and you just can't take it for granted. And that's why it's nice that I'm doing these videos again, especially reacting to this impact content. I mean, Lynx I don't even speak to anymore. Erase is a busy guy. I mean, I used to live with him at one stage, but as I said, we don't really speak anymore. We're still sort of on good terms. He knows that he can always message me about something, and if I would message him, he would reply. I've reached out to Shift a few times on his YouTube videos, sort of giving him some encouragement. He was always a good guy to know. Mystic and Sway, I wonder if they still get on. I mean, it's been a long time since I spoke to them. Hopefully they're keeping well. But yeah, as I said, I've been enjoying the content. It's been fun. Can't complain really. But yeah, I know it's not really been a lot about the gameplay that's in the background, but I mean, this is what this is at the moment. Making videos, you got to find something to talk about. And at the moment, I just want to reminisce. I've achieved lots in my life so far, but I've also lost a lot. So the fact that I can try and bring back some of these videos, share them with a new audience, sort of keep it growing. And it's also part of the reason why I wouldn't take over the channel again, because this is what I want to do. I've thought about doing something similar, trying to organise it, but I don't think it will work. But I think the thing is, as we get older, we reminisce about these times. We say about how good COD was back in the day, but then everything seems to be better back in the day, to a degree. But like the sort of videos I'm making now are sort of the ones that you would expect to sort of see back in the day. And I wasn't really in a position to be able to do these videos then. I mean, we've got people like White Boy 7th Street live streaming on Black Ops 1. And if any of you loved Black Ops 1 back in the day, then you'll know that that's a big thing. But yeah, hopefully I get better as I go. I mean, 15, I was still so young. I didn't really have the time to record. It was always a bit nerdy. I mean, I don't even really tell people that I do this now. The reason why my channel is Mind of Azza is so I can talk and I can express myself. I find it quite hard, if I'm honest. And you could put a label on anything, but I've always been known as someone that's always been in Aaron's world, and it's got me far, if I'm honest. Life gets hard, but I know that sort of bubble that I'm in is safe, essentially. But yeah, as I said, I really hope you've been enjoying the videos. Hopefully the commentaries get better. Hopefully they're actually listenable. If anyone from Impact or was in Impact is watching because they've come across these videos again, I hope you're all doing well, okay? Hope you're all staying safe. Hope you're all achieving lots. But yeah, this game ended up on 362 kills. Absolutely outrageous. And 14 deaths. I mean, I got carried in this game. I ended it with 29-12. But that's the assist roll. But yeah, the fun times we had, eh? Anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll speak to you soon, okay? Take care, all. Sweet.